Have any regrets?
Actually, I don't have any regrets of
Can you talk?
Microphone.
regrets of living as a homosexual.
No, I just mean, the context is comparing and contrasting your life now, your life then, and then looking back, do you have any regrets?
No, why would I? No.
Well, I think that some people who are struggling would think that, and it's possible that this is true, there's no right answer, that people who were lesbian or who were gay men, are tortured the rest of their lives. And I think that's probably one of the things that keeps them from making that decision. They'll never be happy. So it's kind of a loaded question, but I'm just curious about it.
It's a loaded one, and it can be answered in many different ways. When you talk about, I don't have any regrets. I'm not the same person that I was, before I went into the homosexual life, and I'm still not the same person that I was when I lived the homosexual life, because God has sealed me from the inside out. And I wouldn't, if I had to go back and change anything, I wouldn't, because I am the woman I am today because of what I went through, and now I'm able to go out and help so many other people. The sad thing is that, and I will continue to pray, is that men and women who are still struggling with the life of homosexuality will find freedom the way I found freedom in Greg and many other people that have already come out of that life. But it's really going to take the body of Christ, us, and the church to get the message out that change is possible. If the church continues, and I always like to answer, I always point to her, she goes, "You never answer the question." I said, because I like to answer the way I want to get my message out. But at the same time, if the church and pastors don't help us to get our message out, I believe they are helping to silence us. And we should not be silenced, because I think we do have the answers that's going to help men and women come out of this life, because stories are so important. People want to know that change is possible through the power of Jesus Christ. Pastors can preach it until the cows come home, but until they put somebody on their pulpit who has walked it, talked it, and believed it, and successfully came out of that life, a lot of them won't believe that change is possible. And I know it is. Of course, Greg knows it is, and many other people know it is because of our experiences. My mom, the relationship that I had with my mom growing up is so different today. A lot of times we hold our parents accountable for what happened to us in our childhood. I could never hold my mom responsible for what happened to me when I was raped by her husband or by an altar boy, because she didn't have the tools to help me. She was abused herself. She was raising a family with 12 kids. And so the relationship that I have with my mother today is a wonderful relationship, and I had no regrets, because now I have an opportunity to go out and tell our story, because it is our story, and our story is helping many people out.
Brian, Massachusetts was the first state, of course, to legalize gay marriage. New Hampshire had civil unions and other things, but you and I have had several conversations through the years. I've asked you the same question. I asked you, what is life like in Massachusetts post-gay marriage? And we've had that discussion. You wrote a whole thing on that, which you've shared all over the world. Okay, so now, here in the United States, gay marriage